Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become...
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, with Greg Olsen, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster.
Season. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Right back to Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They'll go again here with Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8. And 2. Here's carry #1 for Rashad White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On 4th down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who's spots over these next couple hours.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Baker. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that'll set up 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their 2nd possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Colts 1st down. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker
Offside.
at the line of
Defense.
scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Still second down.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On comes the punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Now Dalton. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bucs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. He is in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
On run play. This is Hill. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hill. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll go with him again. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Colts. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On play action, O'Connell. This one caught just past the pylon. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. Whoa! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Colts first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the tip of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Now give on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Colts about set to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion a tight end right. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on
Delay
time.
of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's a give up the middle with White. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. On 3rd down, it's White. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Colts offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's O'Connell. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Buccaneers 14. Colts
All right, Mike,
10.
thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In the first half, it was quarterback Aiden O'Connell who had command of the offense. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead
underway
at
here
the
on
intermission.
EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start. Offense.
They get the guard, Ben Cleveland. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Completing this one to Downs. Well, try to pick this one up on the ground. Colts about to kick this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense and Aiden O'Connell heading back onto the field. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. O'Connell to throw. He connects with Gray on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right side and incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Back to the air one more time. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. To throw is O'Connell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Now O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over. Pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
And now here comes the punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? Something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, O'Connell. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touch ball, a field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They send him right out of the slot. They'll run here. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll run. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here's Hill. Woo. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. All run play. This is Hill.
Holding offense.
That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener, and look to finish things strong here in the fourth quarter. They'll run here with Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On first down, it's O'Connell. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. O'Connell to throw. That is into the hands of McMillan. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 1st and 10. On play action, O'Connell. He connects with Gray on that one.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. Now O'Connell. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. To throw is O'Connell. He'll try to run for it. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Colts offense and their running back set to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.